Good morning, Bix Weir, road2ruta.com with your morning. One of Z's, your sip of coffee. I am going to prove to you once and for all that these crypto exchanges are completely fraudulent and are not trading cryptos. They are not trading cryptos. 100%. As if you need more proof, but here is proof positive they are not. They are not trading cryptos. THETA. THETA does not trade anywhere. There are no THETA transactions happening on the Ethereum blockchain or the new THETA blockchain. It is frozen. That means there are no, it is impossible for a transaction to happen on the THETA Ethereum blockchain or the THETA blockchain, the new mainnet. Impossible, correct? We all got that. Yesterday, they froze the blockchain. They're transitioning. So Friday, the new blockchain's up and running. You get your THETA and your THETA fuel, correct? Correct. Okay. So what should the volume of trades be on the exchanges? It should be zero, correct? Is everybody with me here? It should be zero. Let's take a look at THETA volume in the last 24 hours. $40 million with a $126 million market cap. What? 1/3 of all THETA traded hands in the last 24 hours on these criminal exchanges. Binance, criminal. Upbit, criminal. BitThumb, criminal. Huobi Global, criminal. Digifinex, criminal. More Binance, Gate.io. All of them. Volume should be zero. Volume should be zero. Yes, it is insane. It is criminal what they do. These are not real transactions that are happening. They're playing with stuff they don't even own. And THETA down 20%. It's not down 20%, obviously, because there's no trades going on. Nothing. There's nothing going on. It is insane. Well, here's what's going on with the THETA Mainnet. THETA themselves posted this. And you can see what I'm talking about. THETA Mainnet. Post snapshot facts. The THETA Mainnet snapshot is complete. We completed the snapshot at Ethereum block 7,356,258 at 7:45 p.m. UTC. Details are here. Facts. 1. Did the THETA Mainnet snapshot block pass? Yes. Per Etherscan, it occurred when the Ethereum block was mined, and it gives us the exact block. We are currently comparing our snapshot of the Ethereum record and will announce when we've confirmed its accuracy. So there has been nothing, no transactions past March 12th, 7:45 p.m. UTC time. Number 2, when will the mainnet launch? At 7 p.m. UTC on Friday, March 15th. So there should be zero volume. Zero. Number 3, I have my THETA tokens on a THETA wallet. What happens now? So if you did what I told everybody to do, I was screaming and yelling about it for 2 weeks now. Download that THETA wallet to your iPhone and put your tokens there. I have my THETA tokens in the THETA wallet. What happens now? On Friday, when the mainnet launches, your THETA wallet will show that you have mainnet tokens at a 1-to-1 ratio as well as THETA fuel. Very cool. Number 4, I have my THETA, here we go. I have my THETA tokens in an exchange. What happens now? Your THETA tokens are effectively THETA Mainnet tokens now. Exchanges will open deposits and withdrawals after the mainnet launches, after March 15th. So there should be zero volume right now. If you sell your THETA tokens, then they are gone. You will not receive new ones on Friday when the mainnet launches. Exchanges will distribute THETA fuel based solely on who held tokens at the time of the snapshot. If you sell your THETA tokens now, you will get THETA fuel for the number of THETA tokens you held at your set. That is if the exchange allows you to. I don't know if they all are, because they didn't have them. If you buy more THETA tokens now, you will not receive the THETA fuel associated with those tokens because you didn't own them at the time of the snapshot. There should be zero volume. When will my Theta Fuel show up in my exchange account? When can I trade it? Each exchange will decide when to credit the Theta Fuel. Of course they'll decide because they got to go buy it because they didn't have it. Theta Fuel could do really well on that, right? Because the exchanges have to give their customers the Theta Fuel, but they didn't own the Theta, so they're going to have to go buy Theta Fuel. But most likely it'll be on Friday when the mainnet launches. If your exchange doesn't give you, see, that's the other thing. They'll probably credit your account of Theta Fuel, but they don't have any. So let's see if you can pull your Theta Fuel off the account and put it onto your Theta wallet. But most likely it will be on Friday when the mainnet launches. Theta Fuel listing is a separate process that the Theta team is working on with major exchanges. Oh, they're going to delay it. That's how these criminals work. Theoretically, if they held your Theta in your name on Friday or on the yesterday when they froze the blockchain, you should have automatically the Theta Fuel Friday, and then you should be able to have it. But the exchanges say, oh, it's a different process. We're down for maintenance. Fucking criminals. That's how they get away with it. But hey, what do you do? It's the new crypto world. And Trace Mayer. Trace Mayer is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. If you don't own your private keys, you don't own anything. You got nothing. You got absolutely nothing. You can go play their games. Problem is, how are we gonna value cryptocurrencies in the future? I think it's very important. We need decentralized exchanges, peer-to-peer trading, Veritasium. We need Veritasium to take over the world. According to Cliff's data, it does take over the world. So buy your Veri because it's peer-to-peer transactions. We can deal just you and me. Screw the exchanges who are raping and stealing and pillaging all our cryptos. How are the cryptos doing anyway? Let's take a look. Just puttering around to the next move up. Nothing real exciting. Look at the volume on Litecoin. Still, the volume is off the charts. A little bit over 2 days now. Every 2 days, all the Litecoin. Your Litecoin was traded in these criminal exchanges. Crazy days, my friends. Crazy days. But I would like to point out that my friend Dick Allgaier has posted a brand new song, and it's really cool. It's a new crypto song called Hold On Slow about his first time purchasing cryptos. It's really good. Go check it out. And he sounds great. And it's live. So he didn't have to overdub 400 times like I do sometimes. No, I do a lot of stuff live. We are working on a video release of The Way of the Crypto Warrior, which is fully disco versioned out. There's so many pieces and parts, it's killing me. Completely different than They. They is on fire. They are on fire. Normally I get like 100 views on my music videos because they shadow ban it. This one's doing real well. 4,000 views in the first 24 hours, which is really good for a music video. And check it out. Check out the ending. Really listen to the ending because I talk about what they're doing, and the ending is what shadow bans it. Of course, this hasn't gotten any advertising. It's not advertising friendly, apparently. But check out the last verse. Let me play it for you.
So they can kick me off for YouTube. 9/11's all about building 7 and it ain't okay.
It's my favorite line in the whole song. 9/11's all about building 7 and it ain't okay. You explain to me how a 48-story high-rise can fall at free fall speed without getting hit by an airplane? And if you can't explain that, which nobody can, if you can't explain that, then there needs to be further investigation. Who did it, how they did it. It would take at least, the experts say, at least a month to rig a building with explosives to take it down. So who was in there rigging the building with explosive? It wasn't the 19 hijackers. We know that. Yeah, crazy world we live in, but it's time to end the secrets. It's time to end the conspiracies. These aren't conspiracy theories. These are conspiracy facts. And if social media is allowed to hide anything they deem as a conspiracy, we would never know the truth. That's what we're fighting against with social media. It's not a political thing. It is the It is the ability to spread truth and honesty. And if you can't explain to me how Building 7 fell down at free fall speed, and it was announced that it fell down before it fell down, believe it or not, on live TV. If you can't explain that to me, then you haven't done your homework. It's as simple as that. You can't say, oh yeah, two buildings hit the plane, two planes hit those two buildings and they fell down because the planes hit the buildings. I mean, it's ridiculous at the face of it, but even if you accept that as fact, how did Building 7 fall down? Which wasn't even near the World Trade Center Towers 1 and 2. But Building 7 had in it all the investigations of gold manipulation, CIA, NSA, all the federal departments. Yeah, 9/11 was much bigger than what you... Truthfully, my audience, you're pretty much awake. Trump had promised he's going to reopen that thing. It changed everything in America. The Patriot Act, I love the name of that. Thousands of pages. Literally 2 weeks after 9/11, the Patriot Act was voted on. What? What kind of lawyer in their right mind could write that so fast? It was written long before 9/11 happened, and it was ready to go when the operation went down. Anyway, obviously, most of you have your own issues and questions about 9/11. I want to remind everybody that 9/11 is what I'm going to show you, actually. If you go to roadtoroota.com and you go down to resources, click on resources, all kinds of cool stuff. I have the reports of who did 9/11 also on there. It's called the collateral damage. There's 3 reports. But I want to show you what Ruta wrote in the sand in the new comic book when they released it. This was the beginning of my real awakening. And most people don't know this. That the Road to Ruta theory is all knee-deep in 9/11. Because look what Ruta writes in the sand. And this comes from the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, which is crazy to think about. There it is. You see it? Right here. 11 plus 9. And the Islamic moon right here. This is the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. Don't believe me? Go right to the top. Right here. Right below that. For additional copies, contact Public and Community Affairs, Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. And there's the phone number. Why don't you give them a call and say, why did you write 9/11 in the sand? And then it gets to, a lot of people tell me, no, Bix, that's the bad guys telling you what's going on. No, it's the good guys. Absolutely 100% the good guys. How do I know? This right here. Ruta's mom, who's Arthur Burns, the head of the Fed back in the 70s, is scared of the big people. Because the people who live in Colorland are very big, with the big, bold letters, and might accidentally step on any pebble person who visits. All our people are afraid to go there. Who at the Federal Reserve is afraid of anybody? There are people, dark forces behind it, and Ruta, a.k.a. Alan Greenspan and friends, and Q, right there. I'm not afraid, Grandma. I'm going to go get those colors and bring them back to Colorado. If you don't know about my research on this, go check it out. It is gigantic. It is big. It is right from the heart of the beast. Now, back to they. That's what that talks about. 9/11 is all about Building 7, and it ain't okay. If you had someone you know who died in 9/11, you should be screaming. You should be hoarse from screaming for all these years. That your government is covering up something. A lot of people have done a lot of research on it. We kind of know. But now, also, if you like the song They and those other songs, I will be playing at a fundraiser at the Bitcoin Bin meetup the day before. I will be playing at the meetup as well. But I'm going to do a full show, 2-hour Road to Ruta Freedom Tour show on Friday, April 5th in Blanco, Texas. To get tickets, and they're selling out fast, go to roadtoroota.com. The second thing here, Bix Weir's Freedom Show in Blanco, Texas. Click on it. And this is for Litecoin Lisa's charity, for her daughter Mia. the Mighty Mia, Team Mighty. It shows you where it is, how to get tickets right here below. Cost is $100. This is full-on charity benefit thing. You get dinner, and there's a couple hours of socializing and eating, and then the show starts at 7. But be there like 5. We're gonna have happy hour and just hang out, and all food is included. Beer is not. Booze is not, because Bitcoin Ben is coming. I can't afford that. Charity can't afford that. But we're raising money for Litecoin Lisa's charity. And there's 2 ways to pay. If you want to pay with crypto, just send me an email, bix@roadtoroota.com. Or you can go right to Litecoin Lisa's donation page. And for every $100 that you donate, you get 1 ticket. So we just had someone donate $500. That's 5 tickets. So it gives you all the information there, how to donate. Just click the donate button, and then make sure you email Litecoin Lisa right here. Here's her email, and tell her, hey, I'm donating. Can I get tickets? And we will put you on the list. And it's going to be a great show. We're going to have a great time. There's going to be some really cool people there. So make sure if you are going, obviously, if you're going to the Bitcoin Ben meetup and you're going to be in the region, the meetup's on Saturday. This is Friday night. If you're going to be in the area, definitely you got to come to this one. All right. But get your tickets quick, because the place isn't that big. It's really cool, though. It's called the Old 300 Barbecue. And they have this back country style with the bar event hall. They call it an event hall. All right. All right. This is Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com. And by the way, if you're not signed up yet, they are going to kick me off of YouTube at some point. On the left, subscribe to the Road to Roota email service. It's a free email service. Just put your name and email in there, and you'll get a free book called Silver Gold. What's it called? Conversations with God about gold. A book I wrote a long time ago. I have 4 books out, actually. And it's really interesting, but it's free. So just put your name and email in, and you'll get sent the free book. This is Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com. I'll talk to you guys later.